I've taken over the Jacksonville Jaguars and I'm on a quest to win a Super Bowl. But there's a problem. The team owner, Shad Khan, is so disappointed by how we played last season that he has cut everyone on our roster, leaving just our star quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. And he's thrown all strategy to the wind. He told me I'm only allowed to fill our roster with players whose colleges link, meaning they had to have played each other last year. Apparently, he heard it from some YouTube analyst. YouTubers are so dumb. We're starting by adding our halfback, and of course, Trevor Lawrence went to Clemson. So I've got Clemson's schedule pulled up here. Georgia is a great candidate. We've also got Stanford, Florida State, Virginia, Wake Forest, Louisville, Pittsburgh, South Carolina, blech, no way, SMU, and Texas. Well, personally, I'm very glad to see Texas on there because there is one running back who played there that stands out among all the rest. And his name, of course, is Bijan Robinson, 90 overall superstar. This is already a huge addition to our team. But we still got a lot of positions to fill, and it seems easy to start, but I can't use Texas or Clemson again in this challenge. So the colleges, there's only so many of them. And now moving on to our first wide receiver. Texas last year played against CSU, Michigan, no one there. Wow, they really did not play against anyone that good. Oklahoma, Georgia, Vanderbilt, Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky. Okay, their schedule got harder towards the end of the season. Some of these schools I'm trying to save for key positions, so I've got to be strategic here. However, I think Oklahoma here is gonna work out just perfectly for us because there's one guy, you might have heard of him. His name is CD Lamb. He played at Oklahoma. He's now entering his 6th season, a superstar X Factor, 96 overall, and we are adding CD Lamb. And while we're at it, we're gonna add 2 more receivers to this squad. Now, Oklahoma last year played against Temple, Houston, Tulane, no thank you. Tennessee, Auburn, can't do Texas, the Gamecocks, Ole Miss, Mizzou, Alabama, and LSU. I mean, we're adding another receiver, guys. I think we have to go with LSU. There's, of course, 2 LSU receivers we could add, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson just happens to be the only 99 of the 2. So, congratulations, 99 overall, Justin Jefferson. You are now a Jacksonville Jaguar. And something about this just feels so wrong, but at the same time, so right. Now, for our 3rd receiver, they played against USC. I don't even know who Nichols is. Again, South Carolina, UCLA, South Alabama, shout out RBT, Ole Miss, Arkansas, A&M, Alabama, Florida, Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, and Baylor. This one is tough because, again, there are some schools that I'm saving. You guys are going to have to keep watching to find out who that is. So, I think I actually want to go with USC because there's another player that sticks out in my mind. I don't know ball in a lot of ways, but at least I know some colleges. Because, yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you might have heard of him. He did play at USC, so he's gonna be our 3rd receiver. Dude, this has got to be the greatest receiver core in the history of the NFL. And now connecting to Amon-Ra St. Brown, we've got to jump to our tight end before we have to take on an entire offensive line. I don't know anything about that. And USC played against LSU. We can't use Utah State, no thanks. Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Penn State, Maryland, Rutgers, Washington, Nebraska, UCLA, Notre Dame, and Texas A&M. Notre Dame is like tight end university, right? I mean, that's where my gut is telling me to go. Now, when scrolling through here, Cole Kmet is the best tight end from Notre Dame. We can get Kmet from Notre Dame, or we can get Freiermuth from Penn State, and I feel like I want to save Penn State for the time being, so we're going to go with Cole Kmet. Actually, no. I feel like I want to save Notre Dame. They're going to have some great offensive linemen if we can just get back to a college that have played against them, so I'm going to go with Penn State. We're going to add Pat Freiermuth to the squad. This game is stupid and adds Freiermuth at our left tackle. Obviously, he's our tight end, and we're going to have a challenge for our offensive line because we can only use one school to fill every single position. Told you this is going to get harder, and as we move to the defense, I got more tricks up my sleeve. And moving on to Penn State's schedule from last year, guys, I might have been an actual genius here because I think at the end of the year, they played, as we keep going, against Notre Dame. Let's go. And Notre Dame, as much as I love to hate on them, they have produced some phenomenal offensive linemen. So I think this is going to be really good for our O-line, but only time will tell. As we start with our right tackle and move down the list here, I'm just hoping to see a Notre Dame name. Oh, no. It's okay. Joe Alt. Okay, absolutely. Let's go. He is, of course, going to be our starting right tackle. That's a great start. Now let's go to right guard, and we've got Zach Martin. I knew I picked right here. This is like a 500 IQ play. And here's where it might get wishy-washy. Oklahoma has had a lot of the top guys, but we've already used them, of course. Now we're looking for Notre Dame. Please don't go too far down. Please don't do this to me. We were on such a roll. Here we go. We got Jarrett Patterson. He's a 72 overall. At least he's a scheme fit, I guess. That's really all I have going for me with this guy. Now to left guard, NC State, Quentin Nelson. I actually could not have called this when I picked it out, but I just figured Notre Dame would be a good school to pick for this. And oh my gosh, we were so correct. Last O-line position. Wow, Oklahoma actually is the glitch, dude. They have had the number 1 in like 4 of the 5 positions. Got Iowa no college for... Whoa, he didn't. Jordan Mailata didn't. Oh, I forgot. He's actually a foreign player. I can't remember from where. But Ole Miss, Northwestern, Virginia Tech, Arkansas, Notre Dame, Ronnie Stanley, 90 overall. Dude, this is going to be the craziest offense we've ever built in one of these videos. Can y'all say, God Squad? I kind of hit that. While making this video, though, I can't believe we got an American Pope before we got a Jack Super Bowl. But I'm going to try to make it happen this season. And to kick off our very empty defense, we're going to be spinning this wheel to see which position we're going to have to start with. We already know what school. We're going to an opponent of Notre Dame, but we're going to be starting with the strong safety position. And now's when things get tricky because the schools are really starting to narrow down. We got A&M. I mean, they've been a constant showing on this list. NIU, Purdue, Miami, Ohio, Louisville, Stanford, Georgia Tech, Navy, Florida State, Virginia, Army. And we got Indiana, Georgia, Penn State, and Ohio State. We have not used Ohio State. I'm saving Georgia for a very important position. I'm kind of outside my bag on defense, guys. I don't know nearly as much as I do offense. I'm thinking Florida State, because as I scroll this list, we got Budda Baker at Washington, who Notre Dame did not play. However, we have Derwin James, who went to Florida State, strong safety. Let's do it. Let's knock it out. 93 overall, superstar X Factor, Derwin James. Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yet again, Madden is funky. He's not our cornerback number 1. So we're going to move from strong safety here to our outside linebacker. Florida State's schedules has a lot of commonalities with teams we've already taken. Like we've already taken Clemson. We've already, maybe not Notre Dame. Obviously, we should go after Charleston Southern. We've got Florida, North Carolina, Miami, Duke, Cal, and Boston College and Georgia Tech. Shame we used Florida State already because Jared Verse went there. A lot of Wisconsin, a lot of Oklahoma, Ohio State, Joey Bosa. Dang. More Wisconsin, BYU. Okay. We might have to go with Miami. It's funny. Jalen Phillips actually went to Miami and he plays for Miami, but that's kind of the best that I'm seeing. Ooh, Boston College. Did they play Boston College? Harold Landry's kind of a beast. Nope. They did play Boston College, but I'm going to go with 6'5" out of Miami, Jalen Phillips, and he's going to be our left outside linebacker. Boys, I'm cooking here. Let me cook real quick. I have a plan here because the next school we're going to go after, and I hope there's a decent middle linebacker. We're adding 2 of them that went to Florida because I'm going to do Florida for our next school, and I just got to try to find someone. This is only going to be our middle linebacker number 2, so it could be worse, but come on, give me a Florida middle linebacker. Is there anyone? Iowa, LSU, Minnesota, Western Michigan before we get Florida? Oh no, this is actually really bad. Like I thought I should. We got A&M again. He's only 79 overall. Did they play A&M? I don't think everyone we've done in this video has played A&M except for, oh man, this is frustrating. I mean, they played Florida A&M, but obviously, that's not Texas A&M. We got Greenville College before we have a Florida linebacker. Do they just not have the linebacker position at their school? Because that's what I'm starting to see. Okay, I don't think this strategy is going to work, even if it's our middle linebacker too. I mean, I'm just not, there are no Florida linebackers. I mean, finally, we got one. He's a 64 overall. You know what? For what I want to do, I think I'm just going to let myself cook on this one. We're going to add Amari Burney. Bear with me, guys. I have a plan. I promise. Because Florida played Georgia last year. Of course, Georgia won the game, and there's a middle linebacker from Georgia that I really want. I couldn't get to BYU for Fred, so we're going to add Roquan Smith from Georgia. I mean, we're really only going to play 1 middle linebacker, I'm hoping, so this should be good enough for the squad. Did I not say this is going to get a lot harder? I promised it would, and it is, as these colleges are winding down, and Florida was not a good pick for middle linebacker, but it got us to Georgia, got us to Roquan. Let's see, we've got Kentucky, Alabama, we still haven't used them, Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Georgia Tech. I mean, we've got really good options from Georgia's schedule. Problem is, it's for a right outside linebacker. The best one in the game is a 91 overall Khalil Mack. There's a lot of Notre Dame. We've already used them. There's Florida. I mean, we could have had an 83 Jonathan Grenard. Murray State? I mean, Quincy Williams. What are we talking about? We've gotten ourselves out of the Big Ten, which I don't like, and now we're struggling to find anyone. I think I've got to go with Tennessee because it's Byron Young. He's a 79 overall. This is like essentially the highest overall right outside linebacker I can get. It's not a major position, but I mean, everything matters when we're trying to win a Lombardi trophy. Now that all our linebackers are filled out, we're moving to free safety before we go to our 3 corners and then our defensive line. We're nearing the home stretch before we try to make this Super Bowl run. But I really feel like I'm starting to run out of colleges. And Tennessee's schedule's a little rough. I mean, it was it was kind of a cakewalk schedule besides like Alabama and Georgia. But as we look at Alabama on this list, and I go to our free safety list, we can't get Jesse Bates, who went to Wake Forest, but we can get Minka from Alabama. 6'1", 93 overall superstar. I mean, I love it. We're going to do it. So Minka Fitzpatrick, welcome to the team. Now let's go get our 3 cornerbacks. And now I feel stupid because we can't get Pat Surtain anymore. He played at Alabama. Dang it! And on this one, our options are very limited. I believe Michigan is still open. So is Auburn. Oklahoma's not. LSU's not. Tennessee's not. Georgia's not. So it's basically up to Wisconsin, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Mizzou, Auburn, and Michigan. For our first corner here. Guys, this is bad. I'm scrolling a lot. I really wish they would have played like Ohio State or something because we are in trouble here. I mean, we've got Jamel Dean. He went to Auburn. We haven't used Auburn yet. Auburn is on their schedule. I feel like I literally just have to go with Jamel Dean, which kind of stinks. Not great, but he's also, it could be a lot worse. And I am just praying that they played against Ohio State. Please give me Ohio State. They did not play against Ohio State. Oh my. I mean, it's a lot of like the same teams. Guys, we are in trouble here. I mean, we've got Teron Johnson from Weber State before I can find any of these schools on this list. This is not ideal. Down into the 70s now, and I still can't find anyone. Oh my gosh, Kentucky, did they play? They did play against Kentucky. Okay, we're adding Drew Phillips. Drew Phillips. Who is this guy? I mean, he's got a hidden depth trait. He's a rookie. It could be worse. And Kentucky's schedule has a couple teams that I have seen that I've scrolled past already. So this could be decent because we've got Louisville, we've got Ole Miss, and we've got South Carolina. And it didn't take us long to find Louisville. Jair Alexander, Packer. I'm going to deal with it for the purposes of this video. 92 overall superstar X Factor, a Louisville alumnus, and now a Jacksonville Jaguar. I bet he never thought he'd see the day. We were a 96 overall. We're now a 92 because our defense is only an 89. And it could look worse, but we still got a defensive line to fill in. And then I'll let the CPU add any backups that they want for this team, just so we don't have like offensive players playing on defense and vice versa. But starting with our right end, Louisville's schedule is going to be maybe a bit tricky. They played Austin. I don't know who this is, but they beat them 62-0. Jacksonville State, Deion Sanders' former university, I believe. Georgia Tech, SMU, Virginia, Stanford, Pitt, Washington. I think we should be able to find someone. Unfortunately, we don't have A&M on their schedule because I would have loved to get Myles Garrett. And also, we haven't used Ohio State yet. It's never come up at a good time. Not great here, but I think we're going to go with the University of Pittsburgh on their schedule because Kalijah Cansey is only 78 overall. He is a star dev. It's not the end of the world, but I definitely would have preferred a better pass rusher. I could have used Cincinnati on the schedule earlier because I don't remember who, but there was one player from Cincinnati that would have been fantastic. However, we don't have much here. Cincinnati, West Virginia, UNC, Cal, Syracuse, SMU, Virginia. I mean, at least there's some other schools that we haven't really gotten yet. Variety is important as we're kind of getting trapped in here, but Mississippi State was not on that schedule. I am already getting way down the list here. I mean, what the heck is Missouri S&T? Tershawn Wharton. We're already in the 70s again. Our D-line is going to stink. I mean, they played West Virginia and Virginia. They just didn't play Virginia Tech. This is like destroying me. This is really bad. I guess we're going to use Cincinnati because I've literally got to add Joanne Briggs. I mean, what on earth, dude? A 69 overall. Pause. I'm not even happy about this. And with Cincinnati, we're now going for our left end, and I don't think there's going to be many big schools here. We've got Houston, Texas Tech, Arizona State, UCF, Colorado, West Virginia, Iowa State, Kansas State, TCU. So good variety again. I just didn't see many of these schools. Ferris State? What on earth is Ferris State? They played Kansas State, but not Kansas. We're already in the 70s again. This is going to be the worst defensive line in the history of football. Here we go. We've got Iowa State on our board, and we've got Will McDonald IV from Iowa State as well. He's a star dev, 76 overall. Again, it could be worse, but our D-line is absolutely abysmal. And we finish at a 90 overall, clearly stacked towards the offensive side with some insane players here. Again, the CPU was allowed to sign some players from free agency just so that we don't have offensive players playing on defense and vice versa. Not a lot of normal devs on this team, so that's good. We should get better throughout the season. But let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs and pray that we make it, where then I'll be hopping in on all Madden difficulty, playing just the moments and trying to bring home a Lombardi trophy. I mean, we went 14-3. That's really not too bad. We got the first round bye over the Chiefs, Ravens, Bills. I mean, that's pretty good, guys. And as you can see here, no force wins. Of course, the bye says home, but that's not a game. And then, yeah, the rest. Trevor Lawrence threw for almost 5,000 yards, 54 touchdowns, and only 12 picks. And Bijan went for 1,413 TDs. I mean, I knew that this team was going to be carried by the offense. We had 3 1,000-yard receivers with St. Brown, Jefferson, and Lamb. But I'm guessing defensively we didn't do much. Roquan Smith basically carried us. He had 3 picks as well. But Derwin James with 8 interceptions. That's insane. So let's hop into the divisional game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. At least we're at home, and see if we can secure this dub. We're starting out on defense. That's not what I like to see. Patterson's in the backfield. I'm bringing the heat. Come on, we got to get to Russ, right? Oh my gosh, 3rd and 13 and for a touchdown. I'm dead inside. 1st and 10, crazy offensive line. Let's put the ball in Bijan Robinson's hands. And he's breaking tackles already. I want to keep Bijan active. We've got to keep him in the game. He's one of our best players. Get outside. I tried to juke the wrong way and got clobbered. One more run. We're going against TJ Watt here. That probably wasn't smart. Bijan! Let's go! 7-7, tie ball game. We get a stop on defense? Probably not. We did. And we've got the greatest receiver core in the history of the NFL. So let's see what we can do in a 2-minute drill here. I mean, he's wide open. Justin Jefferson deep. He got over the defense. Go, 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 go. Jay Jettas. Hit the gritty on him, baby. Just like that. Just like that. I think our fullback is an offensive lineman, but I'm not 100% sure. It definitely could be. We're going to run play action here. I think I had X really early. Trevor Lawrence just broke the sack. Oh my gosh. Trevor Lawrence just says, TJ Watt, get away from me, son. Perhaps we can hit Jefferson deep again. Can he get over the defense? Yeah, he is. I mean, he's just wide open, and Trevor Lawrence is on the money. Jay Jettas, 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 2. I mean, I think another touchdown might actually put this game away. And we got the first down. We're breaking tackles. Jay Jettas is in the zone. I didn't even realize that. We'll just hit him right away. And oh my gosh. If you haven't thrown to these 3 receivers, I highly recommend it. I'm eyeing our tight end over the middle. Nope. Just scramble, Trevor. You're faster. Outrun TJ. Come on, Trevor. So close. Our O-line is for sure better than their defensive line. So I'm putting the ball in Bijan's hands. He's just got to Jimmy jump over this pile. Come on, Bijan. There we go, baby. And that'll do it. An absolute stomping at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We move on to the conference championship. And of course, I hate going through the AFC because now we got to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. At least we're at home again. Let's see if we can go to the Super Bowl. I mean, I genuinely feel like they are just going to score every single drive. So we might have a shootout on our hands here. Pacheco's tired if they do hand it off. They don't, though. Oh, that's a pick. What? There's no... Dude, that's the Chiefs cheese. It is crazy, bro. I mean, what on earth happened here? Ball tips off. Should have been a pick. I dropped the pick, and then Travis Kelce catches it. I'm over this Chiefs cheese, bro. Come on, Bijan. Come on, Bijan. Come on, Bijan. Come on, B. There we go. Breakaway. Bijan freaking Robinson, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, they scored. They got the ball. Now we got to make a stop. We need Minka to come up with a big play here. Someone's got to come up with a stop on defense. I know our defense is lacking in so many areas, but we can get this done. They're clocking me out. I didn't even call timeout. That was stupid. And it's just so easy. Run the ball, boys. I dare you. It's not a run. It's not a run. I'm out there. I'm out there. I'm out there. Come on. Break it up. Yes, huge play. Jair. A sack here would be massive. We still have timeouts to call, and we can get the ball back. I got to guard the running back, and Travis Kelce's wide open. Touchdown. 2-possession game. The question just remains, can I actually get a stop on defense? Because even if I score every time they give me a chance to, wide open, Y over the middle, get in the end zone. Get in. Just fall in, St. Brown. Can we get a stop, please? Can we get a stop? Can we get a stop? No. I don't know. I mean, they're clearly going to run this ball, right? Yeah, they're already clocking me out. Big hit fumble! We forced the fumble and Roquan falls on it. That was all me, baby. Come on. We do not have the kicker to get this done for us, so we have got to do it on the offensive side. I got to take the lead here and then somehow not let Patrick Mahomes make a stop on me. Look at Bijan. Look at Bijan go. I'm going to try to clock out the rest of this game and make this the last touchdown. I think that is the only way we don't give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. That's the only way to win this game, I believe. I believe. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Good job, Bijan. They do still have 3 timeouts, which is not good for me. So I can't get first downs here. I just already know that I'm playing such a dangerous game right here, trying to play the clock against the Chiefs because their defense is really good. And we scored too early. They're definitely going to come back and score. This is bad. We get a stop, boys. That's all that matters here. I've got Minka one-on-one with Travis Kelce. Can he cover him? Blitz, 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 blitz. Oh, my. This is not good. This is really bad. We have to come up with some sort of turnover. It has... Where are we running? Where are you running? Oh, what am I going to do? Do I let him score? I feel like letting him score might be the only method here. We are not going to get any defensive pressure, and they get rid of the ball so quickly. I'm on the running back, and it's just everyone's open. Something short, something short, something short. Mine? No! I mean, I've got to pray for another fumble here because I think they're going to start running the ball. I'm sending the dogs at Mahomes. We've got to get to him. They're going to run the ball. No, it's a sack. Okay, timeout. Let's send the dogs, see if we can get to Mahomes and sack him out of field goal range. Can we get to Mahomes? Get to him. No. Turn back around. Fumble. Fumble! He ran! He didn't slide! He didn't slide! He didn't slide! 37 seconds left! 1 first down and this game's over! Homie, what are you doing? I can't believe we just won that game. Oh my gosh, Mahomes chokes it so bad. Ball don't lie. That's payback for that Travis Kelce tip ball touchdown. And the challenges continue because in the Super Bowl, we're taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who went 12-5 on the season. And on 3rd and 2 early, I'm going to trust Bijan Robinson to do his thing. And we're going to have space, and we're going to have a first down. Good job. Who wants to get open here, boys? CeeDee Lamb? Nope. We got B across the middle. Turn up field. Fryermuth again. Yeah, easy first down. Just fall down. Read option here. I'm just going to hand this one off. Bijan Robinson says, get off me, son. I knew one person was not enough to tackle him. Objective number 1 is stop Saquon, because if we can stop him and actually make them throw the ball, oh my gosh, go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him. Fumble. Oh my gosh, another quarterback fumble. Boys, why are you not sliding, you idiots? I don't even... Is this Byron Young? And I was talking so much smack about this guy. He's going to take this 95 yards for the touchdown through the legs. Of course, they scored, so we are still battling. Okay, we got a flood concept to the outside. Scramble. Can I get there? Can I dig? Can I dig? Amon-Ra from the sideline. I'm going to try something kind of stupid here after I've seen so many quarterbacks fumble. I'm going to try a QB draw. And I even tried to juke. Don't fumble, Trevor. Good job. Try a little spacing here. Come back to the ball. Beautiful touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 7-point game. We're threatening again. 3rd down alert. They're going to press. I think this might be the perfect opportunity for St. Brown or Jefferson to get open. Safety comes down. Jefferson wide open. Come on, be on the money, Trevor. Be on the money. What a laser. Hit the gritty, Jay Jettas. Not in this guy's butt. Thank you for the camera view. They're just keeping it close, guys. We are fighting for our lives. This team has no quit. Are they going to press Amon-Ra? Because that could be a mistake. Come on, Amon-Ra, catch it. Good job. And he misses the tackle. CJ Gardner-Johnson, where are you going? Can we get a stop? Just one stop, please. I think we just get silly here and go for an end around, guys. They might lose contain. They might lose contain. Just break outside, just like that. Go down. Great job. That's the game. And just like that, the same year we get our first American Pope, now we get a Jacksonville Jaguars Super Bowl. Congratulations, Jaguars. Congratulations to me. And if you enjoyed this video, go watch this video where I had to link Madden players by their names. That was pretty tough, too. I mean, you want to watch that. It's right here. Go click it. It's right there.